I've been guessing the wind. I thought I'll make it the end. Let it begin. Then you was looking my lens. I do not follow no trends. You see the light. You can believe all the hype. Religious from day to the night. You're paying the price. Tell them my time is now. I'm not living ready to fight. The struggle, the hustle, the pain. I see the smiles from the fake on their face.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest YouTuber. Taking it all. Nostalgia. Bong hits.
I am controlling the game. You should not step in my lane. We not the same. I am elite of the name. The legacy runs through my veins. I am a king.
We're back. The channel's saved. Don't worry. We're back. Good morning, everyone.
I've been guessing the wind. I thought I'll make it the end. Let it begin. Then you was looking my lens. I do not follow no trends. You see the light. You can believe all the hype. Religious from day to the night. You're paying the price. Tell them my time is now. I'm not living ready to fight.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Good news. Got my phone fixed. We're back in business. It's just me. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Main event Jey Uso. Main event Nostalgia Bong Hits. We're back. Day one, it's just me. And we're back. We're back. Welcome in. Welcome in. And yeah, so good news. Don't worry, Pokemon Joey. We're still making videos. He was getting scared. He didn't know who to listen to anymore. So, don't worry, we're here. He probably shit his pants like, damn, man, there's nobody fucking smart to watch on YouTube anymore. Shit. It's all a bunch of fucking Timmys, man. We need Nostalgia Bong Hits back. Son of a bitch. Anyway, don't worry. We're back with another one. And so today, we have a few different things to discuss. Back on the show here. And man, really feeling things heat up in the silver realm. We've been holding strong at like 73, and as much as people think that it still means like the death of silver, holding above 73 is a very powerful statement. And usually before, like in the beginning of war, the price of silver and gold will go down. And as the cost of war starts to affect the country, silver and gold goes up dramatically. And I mean, when you see this war, you see the massive debt America's in. And I don't know if this number is true or not, but apparently America has to come up with $11 trillion just to keep the lights on, as far as I know. And I don't know how the hell they're going to do that. And that should, like, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now that, in all my years of trading, be a silver fan or not, you have to admit there's a lot of fucking madness going on that is in silver's favor. And I think once people realize how small the silver market is, how easy it is to manipulate, there will be tons of money pouring in it. And I think when a lot of people really realize that all of the politicians are on the Epstein files, like Republican or Democrat, because like everyone's like, man, we need to get Trump out of there. And it's like, no, not. They're just going to put Vance in there, which would be like the same damn thing. Or any Democrat's not going to do anything different. It's like, it's literally just pick a cult or pick a cult. Like, it's just pick a criminal or pick a criminal. Like, they're both going to fuck shit up. They're both terrible. And like, I've been seeing on the news lately, like a lot of people were like, we need to get Democrat back in there. And it's like, did you not see how bad Biden did too? Like, he's the reason half the debt was even created. And it's like, the main reason Trump even got elected was because everyone felt that, like, George Bush or Bill Clinton, you're still picking the same snake. That's the only reason Trump got elected, really, is America felt that he was at least the least chance to be corrupted. We all figured he was probably corrupt, but he was at least the least corrupted. And if we actually had a politician that we didn't feel like worshiped the devil and ate babies, we would probably vote for them, even if they were Democrat. Like, if I genuinely felt like a normal person would get into politics, I would vote for them. Like if I felt like they were just like off the streets and smart, I would vote for them. Like they would have my vote. And that's basically like strictly how Trump really got into power anyway. Was like everyone just wanted something different. And then it's like, if we get rid of Trump, there's going to be some Democrat that gets in there and they'll fuck shit up for the next 4 years and everyone will complain about that. And it will be terrible. And like, that's what blows my mind with the media. It's like, they just like all ignore the fact that like, when we were ran by Democrats, we were just as screwed too. Like, there's no difference. And I swear both parties just rely on like new young people that don't know any better, that haven't like watched this pattern happen hundreds of times of just like the Republicans get in there, they're terrible. The Democrats get in there, they're terrible. And they're both just like picking the same head of the same snake. I don't know. It blows my mind that people really see that there is no difference. It's just like voting for corruption or voting for corruption. There is no, and not just corruption, extreme corruption. There's just no fucking vote anymore. There hasn't been for 40 years. It's just like, vote for these fucking losers to control the world, no matter what. And there's no choice. There just really isn't anymore. So, anyway, as people wake up, they realize the whole system's a scam. There's more education around silver now than ever, too. And I really want to break that down as well, is more people are learning about silver. I mean, like, bare minimum, you're at least learning what physical silver is. You're at least learning what silver eagles are. You're at least learning how to not buy fake silver, how to not get ripped off, like what you should pay. Like if you find silver in the wild, there's now a lot more people that if they find silver in the wild for $40 like an ounce, they're going to scoop it up, or $50, like they're going to scoop it up and keep it. There's a lot more people out there that had no idea about silver, that are now vastly educated in it, and they've watched the price run to 120 before all of this chaos, before hyperinflation really kicked in, and they're now seeing, like, okay, this metal can be 120, so it's probably a good opportunity at 70. You know what I mean? Or whatever price they feel comfortable paying. But there's a lot more public involvement and a lot more people with money that didn't really know about silver and how good of a safe haven it is. There's a lot more people learning about it across the world, and there's a lot more people rushing to it in silence than I think people could even fathom right now. There's a lot more people running towards it, and especially when they seen the price go from $20 to $120, and then back down to 70. A lot of people seen that as like, wow, that's an incredible buying opportunity, and it is. Like right now, at silver's current price, in my opinion, it is an incredible buying opportunity. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's like if it was 120 before all this chaos, and it's 70 now, and nothing has changed, no fundamentals have changed, the situation hasn't gotten better, there's not more silver magically around. Yeah, 70 to anyone that is pretty educated in the field knows that's like a good buying opportunity. And anyone that tells you it isn't is fucking pretty wild. Like looking at the world condition. And it's the same thing with gold. A lot more people are becoming educated on that. They weren't buying gold because they were afraid of getting scammed or sold tungsten bars. But now there's a lot more education on it, what coins to buy, what coins are usually not rip-offs, what coins are very like gold eagles are very identifiable, and graded eagles, like, so a lot of people are learning that have money that didn't know about gold and silver as an incredible safe haven, and then they've seen the price already run up once, and they see that like right now is a good discount, and I think that will propel a lot more people into metals than we believe, and I think that will add up. I mean, if you look on YouTube, it is literally nothing but silver talk and Pokemon. Like those, it's like the two things that own YouTube right now is silver and Pokemon. But I've seen the explosion in Pokemon, and I thought that was big. And it's like right now, there are literally armies of people that want to buy Pokemon. I mean, I've never seen anything like what's going on now. It's like I have armies of people wanting to buy my shit in Pokemon, and that was never really a thing. Even like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, like there were some people that would hit me up, but now it's like there are literally armies of people wanting to buy product. I mean, like it really is that crazy. And it really wasn't like that. Of like, you can literally just like ignore people, and the next person will hit you up. Like if someone lowballs you, you can literally just be like, nah, I'm good. And then like 10 minutes later, someone else will come around offering on that same item, and then someone else will come around. And especially if it's 151, like the liquidity in 151 is like disgustingly good, and it has been for a while now. Of like endless people will hit you up wanting to buy it. And I thought that's pretty amazing. But with silver, it's like it literally has everyone talking. I mean, everyone talking about silver for the most part. Of like what do you think it's going to do, and this and that. And there's a lot of us that are bullish. There's some people that are bearish. But the one thing I can't deny is like everybody has acknowledged silver as a thing for the most part. Like, it's almost in every form. It's almost in every discussion, when it wasn't 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, it was virtually not discussed. It was more niche. Even last year, it was more niche, even though it was exploding. I mean, it was still not really discussed about as much. And now it's almost in every discussion. And it's definitely going to be interesting to see where it pans out. But I think we're on the brink of insanity. And we'll see what happens. But next thing I wanted to talk about was buying and selling real estate. So we have everything going through with this deal here. And like, even if you don't have the money on some of these houses, like, and you just want to, like, we're going to talk about just using the bank's money to make money. And how you can borrow money from the bank. You can borrow like, $90K. And if you borrow it for 10 years and just pay it off, you're only spending $144K all in. So you have 10 years to sell a house. Okay? And granted, you don't want it to take 10 years. I mean, it shouldn't take 10 years to sell a home. But hypothetically, you have 10 years to sell a house that should be worth like $160, and you've borrowed the money through the bank. And another good way to do it is renting out a house, but I don't recommend doing that. I personally think it's a good idea to like look for like $20,000, $30,000 trailers and rent those out to people, because that can actually be a great way to just pay for itself. But what I like to do is, like, use the bank's money to just buy a home. That way, like, you're not even tying up your own money, and you still have all your investments. And, if they do good, you can pay off a nice chunk of it. But your main hope is to fix the home up and sell it for $160 within the year. Like, that's your main goal. And like, let's say you do fix it up, you put like $3 or $4 or $5 grand in it. You're all in at about $100K for your loan costs and your time and everything to fix it. You're at about $100K invested. And as long as you can flip it for that 150, 160, you made 50 to 60 grand using the bank's money, borrowing it over a year, which isn't bad. And it's the same thing with renting homes to people. Is as long as you can make the bill payments every month, you can actually own like 2 or 3 small homes. Like 2 or 3 trailers, rent them out, and keep them nice. And essentially, like, renting out like 3 trailers roughly, or like 3 like little homes, that you eventually get to the point of 3 or 4 houses, and you're renting them out. And like I said, you gotta be very picky about renters, though, extremely picky. But it can be a nice way to generate $3K a month, $4K a month on a nice basis, depending on what area you're in. But it's all about getting the purchase cost of the house as low as possible, and getting someone else in there to rent it and pay the bills, which is a nice method. And I don't really do that method very often, because I just don't want the headache. That I'm more of just like a house flipper. But I've definitely considered it, because it really isn't a bad idea. But then you got to worry about people messing your stuff up. And I've seen so many horror stories of like good people getting screwed over renting properties to scumbags, and most people don't like to pay rent, so it's very tough. It's very tough to be a renter, but it's still not a bad way to make passive income, and it really like help your life situation. But at the same time, it's a lot of headache. That's why I've always been more in the flipping world than in the renting world. But anyway, that's mostly everything I wanted to discuss today. Of the channel's back. I got my phone screen fixed. Fucking, oh yeah. For anyone who doesn't think inflation doesn't exist, here's a good one for you. So my same phone that I bought for $100, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, Samsung, it's a Samsung, what, like, A20, no, not A21, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's, I bought it for $100, like, 3 years ago. I love my phone. But, bought it for $100, and I called the shop, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be like $205 just to replace the screen. I'm like, holy shit, man, that's crazy. Like, I only paid $100 for the phone, but I'm like, I'm going to do it because I don't want to like lose my channel and lose my Pokemon Masters account. Like, oh, that would have sucked, bro. I was like, whenever I got my phone back, I was like fucking so afraid my Masters account didn't work. I like brought it up. I'm like, oh, it worked good. By the way, in Pokemon Masters, they just released Sabrina's Alakazam, which is huge. I hope I pull that thing, man. It really is, it looks incredible. I tried to pull it last night, didn't get it. But anyway, so the same phone I bought for $100, I looked, because he's like, if you can find a phone just like yours, he's like, we can do, your phone with that screen, just buy a whole new phone and just put the screen on it. I looked at same phone that I bought is for $100 is $750 today. I'm like, what? Like, it's just a Samsung, bro. Like, what the hell? I'm like, damn, I should have bought like 6 of these fucking Samsung phones, man. The prices have went up like crazy. That's just on like a fucking throwaway phone. Like, it's insane. It really is. But yeah, we're good to go. Got the phone screen fixed. And we're back. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out.